Now on to the latest legal developments in the Choi Soon-sil scandal. Prosecutors are grilling the ex-presidential secretary for economic affairs, Cho Wong-dong, this afternoon after the prosecutor's office has requested him to appear for questioning. He faces allegations that he may have pressured local eatery and entertainment business CJ Group in firing its own vice chairwoman. And the prosecutors say they've also found a new stash of classified documents at one of Choi's properties that could figure into their plan to indict her this weekend. They're also considering whether to request an arrest warrant for the former second vice culture minister who's embroiled in the scandal. We get late details from our Hwang Hojun.
The classified documents found last month on a tablet PC allegedly owned by President Park Geun-hye's longtime confidant Choi Soon-sil may have been the tip of the iceberg. Prosecutors said Thursday they discovered and confiscated a trove of copies of confidential governmental documents during their search late last month of a property and secret office owned by Choi. Prosecutors said the new documents are separate from those initially found on the tablet PC. Prosecutors believe that the person who provided the documents to Choi was Chung Ho-sung, a former presidential secretary who was recently arrested. Prosecutors also say that based on audio files and text messages retrieved from Chung's cell phone earlier this month and statements from several witnesses and suspects, President Park may have ordered Chung to pass the documents, including drafts of her speeches, to Choi. Prosecutors are planning to indict Choi this weekend on charges of being an accomplice to a crime of abuse of authority and attempted fraud. They will charge Chung with leaking state secrets. Meanwhile, former second vice culture minister Kim Jong returned home early Thursday after a night of questioning by prosecutors. The Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office is contemplating whether to request a warrant for his arrest. Kim is one of several people suspected of involvement in the establishment and management of two government-linked foundations that were controlled by Choi. It's alleged that he's used his influence and contacts to direct a government project worth more than $25 million to one of the foundations. Kim is also suspected of having used his influence to help Choi secure preferential treatment for her daughter in her college admission and grades, in addition to getting her a spot on the national equestrian team in 2014. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.